Many of you know Sarah used to work at LGH as a nurse, and she had heard or knew of this guy named Stanley because he was an exceptional and is an exceptional person. This guy is a housekeeper. He's not a doctor. He's not a manager. He's not somebody with a great title. He's a housekeeper, which basically means he goes around and cleans things. But he is so passionate about making people happy that now he is known pretty much across America because of his passion for making people happy. So what this guy does is every single day he comes into work, he makes it his personal responsibility, these are his words, his personal responsibility to set the tone in the places he is. There was an article written up about him in LGA or in the Lancaster Online. So I just sent you guys a little bit of that clip. But he took it upon himself to say, I am going to take responsibility for the environment around me and make it a good one. So he's walking through the halls singing. This guy's crazy. Just going around doing his thing and singing because he likes to make people happy and people love having him around. So I sent that to you because I wanted to talk just a tiny little bit about how we all get to set the tone for our environment. And so sometimes we think, oh, you know what, I'm not the man in charge, or I'm not the one that's got all this or that or the other thing that can make that kind of thing happen. But each one of us can set the tone for basically the way things go around us, the way we feel, the way other people feel around us. Because he's a housekeeper and he's making everybody happy. And I guarantee you when he shows up singing, everybody gets happier. And he's like, man, the world is a happy place. Everywhere I go, people are happy because he's happy. Something I have started doing when I run, because I regularly run around the same area close to our house there, is when I'm running, when I'm out for a run, I always wave at the other runners and walkers. I give them a smile and I wave. Sometimes I say good morning or good evening or whatever time of the day it is. And at first people were a little bit like, nobody was waving to me. It was just basically me waving, and then it's like, oh, he waved, and they quick wave. But now when I'm running, guess what? I got my big beard. I'm a bigger man for running, so I'm pretty noticeable out there. People wave at me. People say good morning. I don't even have to do it. I don't have to initiate it anymore. People have changed because they know me. When I'm out running, I'm friendly. It's crazy. All of a sudden, when I'm out doing my thing, it's a much better and happier place because people respond in the same way that I respond towards them. So I think something I want us to remember is that the way we treat people is the way they will treat us back. You get to set the tone. And it takes a really mature person to treat somebody differently than what you've been treated. So if somebody treats you really badly, it is very hard to respond differently. If somebody's upset at you, it's hard to respond kindly. But remember, you can change the tone. We can change the tone. We can set that by just the way we respond and the way we act. Just like this guy who goes through the halls singing, whatever it is, wherever you're at, is it at home? Is it at the grocery store? Is it at work? Make sure the environment around you is one that you love. Something I think and believe is what you give to others gets magnified and given back to you. Because if you think about the people around you, if I give something to Jason and Ben and Roz and Tim and all of you, you guys all receive it and you change and you give it back to me. So I get it that many times more back. If I'm grumpy and I'm upset, and I make all of you grumpy and upset, guess how bad my day is going to be? It'd be a really bad day. But if I can, when I go around, make you all happy and glad to be here, you're going to give that back to me, and all of a sudden it's going to feel so much better. So remember, if you're around people you work alongside of every single day, help set the environment and make it a good one. Take it on yourself. When you show up at work in the morning, when you show up at home in the evening, when you show up with your family and your friends, take it upon yourself. Make it your personal responsibility to make it a good place. Because you can change it. One person, it just takes one person to make the day go much better. So I just wanted to give that to us. You don't have to be a victim of your circumstances or the people you're around. It just takes one person to set that environment, set that tone, go through the halls singing like Stanley. If you get a chance, read that, because Stanley's awesome, and we could be more like Stanley. I want to be more like Stanley, because, yeah, he makes people happy, he invests in people, he takes responsibility for the environment, so around him, and I just thought that was so cool. I don't know if you've ever heard the statement, brighten the corner where you are. I think there's a song that goes by that. If I knew it, I'd sing it right now. In the spirit of Stanley, but I can't sing the whole song. But basically, brighten the corner where you are. You don't need some great place, just brighten the spot exactly where you're at. It's going to be a much better environment.